Ever gazed at the chaotic events of the world and wondered, how did we get here? Well, sit tight, because today we are diving deep into civil wars and how they kick off. And more importantly, how to slam on the brakes before things get too wild. Let's plunge into the maze of Barbara F. Walters' mind and decode how civil wars start and how to stop them. Once upon a time... Okay, this is not a fairy tale, but bear with me. History often reads like one. Civil wars have danced across the pages of our global history books, leaving us with compelling narratives and, unfortunately, heartbreaking tragedies. But before we dive into it, do you know what makes the 21st century civil wars different from their ancestors? That's right, things have evolved since the days of clashing swords and cannons. Remember the United States Civil War in the 19th century? Of course, you do not. None of us were there, unless you have a time machine I don't know about. But if we were to throw that into the mix with today's civil wars, you would find a stark difference. Civil wars now are like the spicy cousins of the old ones, less of open fields and gallant charges, and more of sneaky guerrilla tactics and militias that have a thing for targeting civilians. But here's the golden question. Are there patterns to these eruptions? Barbara Walter thinks so. You see, she has this toolkit filled with knowledge from all around the globe, pointing out the precursors to civil wars. And no, it's not like a fortune teller's crystal ball, but it's close. Now, I bet you are thinking, wait, why should I, a connoisseur of internet cat videos, care about the indicators of a civil war? But what if I told you that these very indicators are showing up closer to home than you might think? Imagine tuning into your favorite cat video channel, only to find a documentary on global politics. That's the unexpected twist we are talking about. So, if you are a bit hazy on those political science terms autocracy, democracy, and anocracy, let's simplify. Picture them as a traffic light, green for democracy, amber for anocracy, and red for autocracy. While each has its issues, it is that amber light, the anocracy, that's the real troublemaker. It's the unpredictable teenager of governance systems. When there is weak governance, factions based on ethnicities and cultures emerge, like sprouts on an old potato. If you are enjoying the ride so far, give this video a thumbs up. I mean, who knew learning could be this fun, right? Now, back to our story. Civil wars often stem from deep-seated ethnic and cultural tensions, which spill over into political divisions. And trust me, once politicians start playing the ethnic card, things get dicey. But what exactly lights the fuse? It's often a potent cocktail of misinformation, especially with the spicy twist of social media algorithms thrown in. Hang on. Is the United States at risk? Barbara seems to think the alarm bells are ringing. The red flags from the era of Trump's presidency, the rise of alt-right militias, and the systemic issues of race and justice. Are we sitting on a time bomb? But wait, there is a silver lining. Because Walter, like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, also shows how to diffuse this explosive situation. Can you guess the solution? Spoiler alert. It is reforming and strengthening democratic institutions. Easier said than done, but hope is a powerful thing. So as we journey through this roller coaster of intrigue and potential peril, remember, knowledge is power. An informed society can make informed choices, choices that can steer a nation away from the brink of chaos. South Africa did it after being on the precipice of civil war during the apartheid era. So, who is to say others cannot follow suit? Well, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the intricate dance of civil wars and the steps to tango away from them. Feel a little more enlightened? Maybe even a tad concerned? Remember, understanding our world's intricacies is the first step to making it a better place. As we wrap this up, let me leave you with a thought. What if we all took a little time to learn, to understand, and then to act? Before I sign off, I would love to hear from you. What topic should we unravel next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this journey of discovery together. And hey, if you made it this far, you are an absolute legend. Stay curious, stay informed, and always keep that spark of wonder alive. Until next time, cheers.